Well, kids, welcome back to part two on that Philco 3892. Yeah, I think I need a shower. I got all this. I'm not into archaeology. I'm in old radios. I'm not into archaeology or entomology or study of dead fossils. Oh, that was an icky mess in there, and you get out, what you have to do is you kind of like get out the old Q-tip and you tangle up as many of the cobwebs and crap as you can get out of there. Still some left in here, and I'll get the rest of them when I can. And then you haul the thing outside and you blast it out. Ugh. Then you pick your nose for the next couple days. Anyhow, what I found out, got out the old schematic and had a look at the transformer here, and it's pretty easy. I don't know if you can make it out, but what you do is you find what's the winding side. It's got white on one end of this coil, then white on the other. And then it's listed black and blue and yellow and yellow. And the same sort of thing for the IFs. You figure out what these wires are and make sure that you have some sort of continuity. And you take your old meter, set it up on an ohm rating, and you click it onto, let's say, that one right there. And you find the other white one, which pops out here, and it hooks onto that one right there. And just make sure that you have some sort of ohm reading. If you don't, then you have to investigate a little bit more to find out if your coils inside your transformer are open. And that's the same thing for your IF stages. That's these two big cans here. Anyhow, because there's no point in going through and checking all the resistors and capacitors and stuff until you make sure you have a radio that, if that stuff can be repaired easily, if you can't get it to fire up. Also, there's a guy out there, I really love his YouTube videos. His name's Shango 066 or something like that. Shango 66. I love the way that he just like, I don't know, it's like a brute force testing stuff out. He generally will just plug it in and see what blows up. And it's pretty cool. And thus far, I don't think I've seen him hardly have anything actually ever fry. But this one is a perfect example of why I generally am a little bit more careful. This is the remnants of the power cord that kind of stuck out that hole a little bit. And as you can tell, it is just coming apart. Look at that stuff. Also, this would have been fun if I, let's say you buy yourself an old radio, and the only thing wrong with it is the end of the cord is broken. It's probably a pretty good idea to make sure you get out your volt ohm meter and something like this doesn't happen. Setting my old ohm meter on the tone continuity. Got one on one end of the one side of the power cord. Here's the other side. There is a direct short somewhere in here. So anyway, that's the perfect example of why you should be really careful when you buy these old things, to make sure you don't launch off any, start any fires or start blowing fuses. Here's what that dial scale looks like now that I have it actually out of the case. Not so good. It kind of looks like it's falling apart, and it's kind of wrinkly and probably drags on the indicator. So there's a resource out there, www.radiodays.com. It's the dial section, and looky there, 38398. That's my dial scale right there. Isn't that cool? And they're asking $20 for a brand new one. I actually need one that looks like this too, so I'm thinking I might just put in an order for these guys for some dial scale and perhaps some I'm kind of running kind of low anyway, and perhaps some speaker grill. Anyway, you guys, thanks a lot for watching my stupid little videos. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I'll let you know how this thing goes tomorrow or the next day. See you later.